we are given cosine x is negative 7 over 8 and our x is between pi and 3 pi by 2. So pi and 3 pi by 2 actually is the quadrant 3. We need to find exact values of all of this. So let us look at the location of x. So it is between pi and 3 pi by 2 and use as a reference angle. If we draw a right triangle with a reference angle here and use the concept for cosine, so cosine 7 over 8, so adjacent is 7, hypotenuse is 8. Now if you apply the Pythagorean, then you will see that this side will be square root of 15. So now from this triangle we can easily figure out what is sine x. So you can say your sine x from this triangle will be negative square root of 15 over 8. It is negative because we are in the third quadrant. So we got our sine value and cosine value. Now easily we can plug it here and determine cosine 2x. So cosine 2x, we know it is cosine squared x minus sine squared x. Now if you plug the value of cosine from here, that will give you, when you square, 49 over 64 plus, when I square this one, I'm sorry, I need a negative. When I square this one, so this negative will be positive. That gives me 15 over 64. I can further simplify. So we see that we end up with 17 over 32 for cosine 2x. Now let us look at sine 2x. We know the formula. So after simplification, we get 7 square root of 15 over 32. Now we will work for C and D part. We are given pi is less than x less than 3 pi over 2. Now if I divide each term by 2, then we get pi over 2 less than x over 2 less than 3 pi over 4. So 3 pi over 4, if you check in degrees, it will be 135 degree, and this is 90 degree. So our angle is between 90 and 135. So this is pi over 2, and this one will be close to 3 pi over 4 from this. So angle will be in here. X over 2 will be on this. So then we understand in this sine will be positive but cosine will be negative. So then on these we put a negative sign and then use the formula. We have 1 plus cosine x, it will be doubled, divided by 2, and this one will be square root. We know that in the second quadrant sine positive, 1 minus cosine x over 2. We are taking double of this here. Now plug your values. Negative square root of 1 minus 7 over 8 divided by 2, which is simplified version, you can say, will be 1 over 16, because you know 8 minus 7 is 1, and then 1 over 8 divided by 2 gives 1 over 16, which is 1/4. And then negative, I'm sorry, we have a negative sign there. Negative sign we have to carry. Now this one gives me square root of 1. Now it have a negative and cosine is another negative, will be positive. So 7 over 8 divided by 2. When you simplify, square root of 15 over 4, and we are done for all of this.